So, I'd like to officially hang my boots up, or at least my wallet up, or my liver, or something. I'm hanging something up. Basically, lads, I decided that, I think I'm going to allow drinking for a little bit. The reason why is this past weekend we had our end of year awards night for my team, whereby I got to, celebrate all of the wins and victories and milestones and results that they achieved over the course of the year. We had some food, we had some drinks, we had a party, we had some good times. It was really, really fun, don't get me wrong. And I woke up with an absolutely chronic hangover. Like, it was probably one of the worst hangovers I've had for a while, to be honest with you. But that isn't the reason as to why I'm giving up drinking for at least a little bit of time. It's the fact that I've never really done it. Like, every single year I always hear that people are going to do like a dry January, or they're going to, stop drinking for a little bit of time, but I've never really done it. And at the end of the day, drinking isn't really fun for me as much anymore. I think it's because I do it too much. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an alcoholic. Like, alcoholics go to meetings. I go to the pub. But it's the fact that if you do something that you enjoy, but do it too much, and it stops becoming like something that you celebrate. Because the thing is, like, drinking is something that you do when you celebrate. Like, I don't really drink throughout the week. I don't drink casually. I drink to get drunk, to party, to have a fun time. But when you do that too often, it starts to feel more like routine rather than something that you actually genuinely enjoy doing. That also being said, whenever it is that I go out drinking, I always feel absolutely shit for at least 2 days afterwards. So that's like 2 days out of the week where I'm not 100%. And if you add that up over the year, that's a good 100 plus days where you're not really feeling 100%, which is a third of the year. And I'm thinking, a third of the year, I'm not feeling amazing for. And it's one of them things, isn't it, where I don't want to feel like that anymore, I guess. And as I said, I've never done it before. I've never gave up drinking before. I've, gone out, I've gotten pissed, I've drank, not too regularly to consider it a problem, but regularly enough for, a mid-20s guy, since I was 18. And I just thought, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Let's test it. As someone that studies sport and exercise science at university, I'd like to consider myself a graduated sports scientist. And as a sports scientist, we like to, generate data from a specific set of outcomes and see if there's any effect when adding in an independent variable. So very, very simple to understand terms, we look at something, we add something or take something away from that something, and we see if there's any positive or negative effect. And I want to see whether or not giving up drinking for 6 months is going to have a positive effect on my physical health, my mental health, and just health in general, or it's going to have a little bit of a negative effect, whether that's because of my social health or my mental health in general. I want to see whether or not giving up drinking for at least 6 months is going to be positive, because the amount of times that I hear from people that they give up drinking for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, and they feel so much better after that period of time is ridiculous. But I never thought that, it was something that I'd want to do, because I love going out in the sesh. I love having drinks with friends. I love enjoying myself. And the reason as to why I'm making a whole video about it is simply comes down to accountability. I want to have accountability. I want to make it known to you guys, to my Instagram, to my team, that I'm now stopping drinking for about 6 months. Because now I have that accountability. I've let it known, and I don't want to let anybody down who I've told that to. If this time next week I actually have a beverage, then I've given up on and ultimately failed on my task that I've set myself. And I don't want to do that. I don't like failing. I don't like admitting that I've done wrong or admitting that I haven't succeeded in something. So I'm going to be accountable to you right now and tell you that I'm not going to drink for 6 months. If for some reason this video gets deleted in a couple of weeks' time, then I failed. Or if I release a video saying that I'm sorry, that I failed. But I just want it to know now that I'm not drinking for 6 months, packed it in, and that's me done. So yeah, I guess the next bev I'll have is in June, right in time for my mate's birthday. That's it for me. Just wanted to be accountable to it, and just wanted to let you know that that's what I'm doing. Anywho, if you want any more free fitness or fat loss based tips without any of the bullshit, as always, make sure that you're either following my Instagram, where you can also catch the journey of my sober half a year, at k.p_health, or subscribe to this channel. Peace.